But if I had to say something that's been really surprising to me, this guy, Ohtani, Shohei, I don't know how to say his name.
The
Shohei
dude from the
Ohtani,
Angels
he is
leads the league in home runs.
amazing. Like, I don't say that very often. I know we've stated before that we believe that Mike Trout is the best player in baseball. I'll tell you this, though. Ohtani, though, is the full package. This dude can hit. This dude can pitch over 100 miles an hour. And, dude, you could basically play him wherever. This dude is literally what I call like a Swiss Army knife. You can put him in any situation, and he's going to go out there and not only play well, he can dominate. Who do you know that could hit 12 to 13 home runs, lead the league in Major League Baseball, and throw 100 miles an hour? Who?
It's unheard of. It's unheard of. It does not exist.
The only player that I could really think of that could really do something like that is freaking Babe Ruth. And Babe Ruth, I know, was not pitching at 100 miles an hour back in the day. Granted, I know he could rake back in the day, but I know he wasn't throwing 100-mile-an-hour plus fastballs. This dude, Ohtani, he might be – he has the potential to be the best player in baseball. I'm not going to put it past him just because
100%,
it's his versatility. Usually, like, when I look at baseball players, they're usually beholden to one position that they played pretty much their entire baseball career. When it comes to pitchers aren't really known as power hitters. But, when it comes to infielders or outfielders, they're not necessarily known for their pitching. They may have pitched back when they were like in junior high or high school, but not when they get to the majors. They just don't have the ability to compete with pitchers that have been pitching basically since they were little kids. But Ohtani, this dude is amazing.
Freaking nature, bro. Freaking nature.
Like, I remember when Hideki Matsui was really big for the Yankees in the mid 2000s and maybe towards like the latter part of the early part of 2010s. This dude right here, this guy's going to be amazing for a decade plus.
Oh yeah. If he can keep it up with no injuries, because obviously that's going to take a toll on his arm throwing. And if he's raking as consistent as he does at the plate, there's going to be a give and a teeter. Like, do they officially make him a pitcher? Or are they going to just solely make him bullpen relief? Like, he's a starter. And it's very, 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 very scary to know that he's literally throwing 100 miles an hour in one game. And then the next game, he's like hitting fucking 458-foot bombs. So the Angels need to be very careful. Granted, he is playing stellar, but you have to be careful because a talent like that will burn out quickly.
He's only 26.
162 games.
Only 26, though, bro.
You gotta be careful, man. These pitchers, it's not a natural motion to throw a baseball like this, so that will give eventually.
I get it. I do. But I just have to say, he has been just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I just hope he keeps it up. I mean, at this pace, he might hit 35 home runs this year.
And maybe strike out 200 people.
Well, I mean, I haven't
crazy.
heard about that in decades. Somebody that could do something like that and do it well
and efficiently.
It's like I said, man, he's a Swiss Army knife, and I love it.
It's crazy.
There are not too many players like him. I mean, it's very rare that I say something like he is uncommon. He's an uncommon baseball player, but he makes it exciting, and I think he's a special player. I just hope he keeps it up.